How about them Irish? I'm kind of just pumped about this game. It was a great one we were watching here at the stadium. And now the thing is, as we get into our overnight, those winds will remain pretty strong. And luckily, they're going to start calming down just a little bit as we head into tomorrow. And especially as we get into our work week, while we're still going to be dealing with north winds. Yeah, and it may bring just a few of those little lake effect showers. Winds will luckily be much calmer. I'm talking only down to 5 to 10 miles an hour. Looking at gusts maybe, just maybe at 15. But again, we have the sitting with a northeasterly, more like a northeasterly wind. Northeasterly wind kind of filtering through. It's keeping a lot of the rain out of Michiana, but you can still see some of these lake effect showers making their way across Valpo and Gary. And then, of course, there's another little band heading there towards Chicago. Now, we'll be watching this as we do start seeing northerly winds filtering and could start giving us some rain into the more westerly portions of Michiana. Overlooking the rest of Michiana, it's quite cool out there. Upper 40s, some low 50s. We could start seeing those temperatures dropping down just a little bit, probably into the low 40s as we head into that first couple hours of Sunday morning. So if you got church, brunch, or some kind of Notre Dame celebration tomorrow morning, you're going to be doing just fine. Just make sure to bundle up as we do still see some of those winds. And here's the thing. We are still looking at pretty small little rain chances with that lake effect rain. And as the low pressure exits our region, we could see an increase in those rain chances late in the day. Again, I'm talking closer to that not midnight, closer to the sunset hour as we get into that Sunday afternoon. So here's your future track. Again, still watching as we see this lake effect rain make its way across parts between Chicago and Michiana. It's going to start seeing a little bit of, again, that little bit of a westerly vector. Try to push through. That moisture kind of clogs up across that area and could start making its way into parts of Michiana. It really does, as the low pressure, which is going to be far out on the other side of Michigan, will start pulling that moisture into Michiana as we get into that last part of our Sunday. So it could get a little soggy in the last couple hours of that day. And of course, some of you USC guys going to be flying out of here. I'm sorry. See you later. Going to be looking at pretty good no matter where you're going to be flying out. Going to be seeing a lot of those winds still coming out of the north, but you shouldn't be seeing many delays as we do see just a little bit of rain across some parts of Michiana, making its way towards Chicago with that lake effect rain. But of course, when we transition to NFL, things are going to be looking pretty good across the area. I would say Indiana and Detroit, please bring back some of those warm temperatures you got down there sitting over in Jacksonville and Tampa Bay. It's going to be pretty warm out there. Again, next 10 days, we're not going to be seeing much warmth over the next several days. We see, again, very cool temperatures on the other side of that low. We do start trying to warm up a little bit as we head into that next part of our week. But as we're rounding out our next work, we got a bye week for Saturday. Get a little bit of a breather there. We've seen those temperatures beginning to fall down just a little bit into the upper 50s. So, hey, don't go anywhere. A very hyped Drew Sanders is going to give you a full breakdown of what just happened in that game. We're going to break it down from first interception to the last fumble in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere.